and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. エイブラハム・リンカーン大統領のゲティスバーグ演説 Gettysburg Address by Abraham Lincoln 朗読は私、歌猫ヒロです。Read by me, Suncat Hero この動画ではアメリカのリンカーン大統領が南北戦争の最中に行った有名なゲティスバーグ演説を動画の前半で解説し、後半で私が演説を読み上げます。In this video, I will begin by providing a brief overview of the Gettysburg Address, a famous speech delivered by American President Abraham Lincoln during the Civil War. In the second half of the video, I will then read the speech aloud. なお、リンカーンという名前に関して、最近の日本の学校の教科書では、本来の英語の発音に近いリンカーンの表記が使用されています。しかしこの動画では、長らく親しまれてきたリンカーンを使用しています。ご了承ください。It's worth noting that in recent Japanese textbooks, the president's name has been spelled as Lincoln to more accurately reflect the original English pronunciation. However, for the sake of familiarity, I'll be using the more common Japanese spelling, Lincoln, in this video. リンカーン大統領のゲティスバーグ演説とは What is Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address? ゲティスバーグ演説はアメリカ南北戦争の1863年、エイブラハム・リンカーン大統領によってペンシルベニア州ゲティスバーグで戦死した兵士を偲んで行われた有名な演説です。The Gettysburg Address is a renowned speech delivered by U.S. President Abraham Lincoln in 1863 at the dedication of a national cemetery on the battlefield of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. わずか272語の短い演説ですが、アメリカの歴史において最も有名な演説の一つとして知られています。Despite being a brief speech of just 272 words, it is considered one of the most important speeches in American history. この演説の主な内容は以下の通りです。The main points of the speech include 国民の再統一、南北戦争で亡くなった兵士たちを悼みつつ、分裂した国を再統一し、新しい自由国家の設立を誓うこと。Reunification of the nation. Lincoln honored the soldiers who died in the Civil War and pledged to reunite the divided nation, vowing to create a new birth of freedom. 民主主義の理念。民主主義の理念である人民の人民による人民のための政治を再確認し、その理念のために戦っていることを強調すること。The ideals of democracy. The speech reaffirmed the democratic ideals of government of the people, for the people, by the people. They emphasized the importance of fighting for those ideals. なぜこの演説が歴史的に重要なのか。Why is this speech historically significant? 短い言葉で深い意味。短い言葉でアメリカ国民の心を一つにし、国家の理念を明確にした点。Deep meaning in few words. Lincoln managed to express profound sentiments and clearly articulate the nation's ideals in a concise and impactful manner. アメリカにおける転換点。南北戦争という大きな転換期において、新たな国家としての出発を告げる宣言となった点。A turning point in American history. The speech marked a significant turning point in the Civil War, signaling the beginning of a new chapter for the United States. 現代における意義。The speech's significance today. 民主主義の普遍性。世界中で民主主義の価値が問われる中、この演説は民主主義の普遍性を示す象徴として捉えられています。Universality of democracy. As the world continues to grapple with the challenges of democracy, the Gettysburg Address serves as a powerful reminder of the universal values of democratic governance. 国家のアイデンティティ。アメリカ国民にとって、この演説は国家のアイデンティティを作る重要な要素の一つとなっています。National identity. The speech has become an enduring symbol of American national identity and continues to inspire people around the world. まとめると、ゲティスバーグ演説はアメリカの歴史における重要な転換点で、民主主義の理念を再確認し、 国家の統一を誓った演説です。短い言葉の中に込められた深い意味は、今もなお世界中で人々に感動を与え続けています。In summary, the Gettysburg Address is a pivotal moment in American history that reaffirmed the nation's commitment to democracy and unity. Its enduring message continues to resonate with people today, making it one of the most famous speeches ever delivered. "Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation, so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to the cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Abraham Lincoln, November 19th, 1863.